Just take deep breath. Just take deep breath. Yes. 1-2 meter. There are the 2 needles are inserted. Please be carefully. We should apply these needles. That point to be known as a LU-7. LU-7 is indicating here is the LU connecting point or the Nexaries point. Nexary point. That means is the passage point, is the door point, is the communicating point, is the meeting point, is the Hui point. Hui means is the meeting point. So you remember this is the great point which can be treatable for the hundreds of the various disorders, can be treatable by using this formula. So one point I activated towards the lungs, the other point, same point, I activated towards the large intestine meridian, because this point to be known as the exit point as well. This point is, one is the LU point, and the second point is the exit point. So which is the entry point of the lungs? LU1 is the entry point, where the energy enters to the lungs. That point to be known as a LU1 is the first point on the chest region. The second point, which is the exit, the energy entered, then energy is going outside. From which point? LU7, that is the luo-nexary point. But where it's going? It's going towards the large intestine. It's going towards the large intestine energy. That means it's communicating to the interior and exterior relationship. That means the husband and wife, the male and female. There is the in organ to be known as a female, but the female is connecting to the large intestine. That means the large intestine is the male here. So yin and yang coupled organ is joining together. That organ to be known as a, when the large intestine problem is affected, then you treat this towards the large intestine meridian. Different authors write in the different level, but however, LU7, when there is the lungs having the excessive energy, you wanted to decrease the lung energy, you just apply towards the lung meridian, always is good. When you wanted to deplete the energy, like LU5, LU7, both the points in the one direction, you just apply, detoxify the energy. Then when the other, all the diseases, when there is the distal point for the nape, distal point for the one side of the headache, distal point for the shoulder, distal point for the, especially on the head and shoulder and neck region as well. But hopefully once we apply this needle, either you can apply this direction or you can apply this direction, both it works to that particular conditions, right? When the patient complaining about the temporal headache, migraine headache, one side of the headache, occipital headache, this point will be fruitful. At the same time, the scapular related pain is there, distal to the neck region, upper back pain is there, this point will be helpful. When the lungs energy need to deplete, decrease the energy, that time certainly you can use along with that LU5 as well. Now this not only that particular point, but this also the confluential point for the Ren meridian as well. What is that? Confluential point for the Ren meridian or the the conceptional vessel meridian or the CV meridian or the vena cava meridian or the aorta meridian. Anything connected to the ventral side of the body, remember, the chest related problem, abdominal related problem, pelvic related issues, or the Ren-Mai meridian having the problem, which we call as a rectus femoris muscle having the problem, linea alba muscles having the problem, or the pelvic region, uterus having the problem, ovaries having the problem, fallopian tube having the problem, vaginal related problem, penile related problem, male fertility problems, both the female fertility problems also can be rectified by activating this particular point. So therefore, once you activate this point, but this is indirectly is governing to the Renmai meridian, because this meridian is the exit point, at the same time necessary point, which is connecting to the lungs meridian. From the lungs meridian it descends to the diaphragm, from the diaphragm it connects to the stomach, from the stomach it connects to the colon, from the colon it connects to the navel, from the navel it connects to the shemen to be known as a that is the triple warmer move frontal arm point, that point to be known as a REN 5. So REN 5 is connected. Then you remember that's connecting to the lower geo as well.